Kukoc on the run.
You can see what that matchup does. Quickness goes to Tony Kukoc. Now on the other end, they'll try to pound the ball inside to Dale Davis.
Harper up on Miller. Jackson open for three.
That's exactly the way he started game 3, hitting the open three-point shot. Scott.
Smits turns on Longley. The hook.
It's time, put it on the floor. The great little jump hook in the lane.
Scotty. And he tips home his own miss to make it 5-4.
What absolutely killed Indiana in games 1 and 2.
Davis. Smits the follow.
See, Tony Kukoc up the floor, helping on Mark Jackson. They got to go in the post to Davis.
Davis takes the lob from Jackson. Pippen dishes to Michael. 15, 16 of them. Part of the reason why they were able to win. They also continue to shoot well from the field. It's Kukoc hitting. Contact, no whistle. Mullen for three.
Kukoc, I think they should put Antonio Davis in and let him pound Kukoc because I think he matches up better.
Smits hits the hook, and the Pacers lead it 14-10. To Pippen for the reverse that ties the game. Out to Jackson. 4 seconds to shoot. Dale Davis will, and he gets the roll. Was the second foul on Chris. Harper into the lane, slicing through. Nice move.
Rick Smith.
Jackson from Smits. The follow by Davis.
And what you'll notice is anytime that Mark Jackson makes a pass into the post, Pippen is roving.
Wennington ties it again. He's on Antonio Davis, who backs him down and shoots. It's off. Dale Davis takes it and hits.
10 offensive rebounds here in the first quarter.
Harper hits it.
Shot for Jalen Rose. He's not a catch and shoot shooter. He has to put it on the floor and create a shot.
Pippen puts it on the floor and with the left hand completes the drive plus the foul. The Bulls are in front. Michael returns to the bench and immediately returns to the lineup. Here he comes.
You know, Michael always looks for things to get him going. He got off to a slow start, only 2 points of the first Bulls, 18 points. Actually, now they have scored 22, but he looks for these little things to get him going. He saw the side of his own blood. That's not a good sign for the Pacers.
Reggie Miller peels off the warm-up. He's headed for the scorer's table. Antonio Davis from McKee.
Well, that was a great look.
See, what Indiana is doing is what we did a lot in Detroit when we played against Chicago. They're a speed team. So you try to attack them with your body. You got to put your body on them to impede their speed.
Rose drives on Burrell and scoops it up off the glass. Jordan with 5 seconds. Baseline. Did Rodman touch it? The Pacers think he did. The officials don't. To the contact, no foul. And now Michael, just 1 of 6. Not anymore. Jordan against Rose, 3 seconds to shoot. 2 in a row now for Michael. Pacers suddenly trail by 7. Davis a chance to cut into it, and does. Kukoc off to Kerr and gets it back. Fade away. Tony Kukoc with a strong first half.
Got up to a great start with Reggie Miller not being able to get off offensively. They're going to have to get him some shots.
Smits connects. Michael starting to heat up after a slow start.
See, the thing I'm noticing is Reggie Miller, he can only fade like that.
That's good enough. And the Pacers are within 4. Michael to answer. There it is.
One of those rhythms that great players get into.
Reggie, nice feed from Best. Chicago by 5. Longley, off the Pippen pass. With the Pacers down by 7. Best brings it across. Fires the jumper and hits it. Pulls it. It's Miller for 3. Their lead is 4.
Now Travis Best is guarding Jordan in the post.
Michael knows it. Michael knows it. Oh. Harper on Miller. Antonio Davis with the screen. Gets it back. Pops the jumper.
His game has gotten so much better being able to hit that medium-range jump shot. You used to love for Tony Davis to step out and shoot that.
That's 5-11. Miller over on the double team. Pippen lets fly. Scored to Pippen. Head fake. Longley open. Great ball movement and a Chicago basket.
So that's what happened.
10. And Chicago looking to add to it. Longley hooks on Smits. The Bulls by a dozen.
Mismatch, and Chicago just have to be patient enough to find which one.
McKee on the drive. And the floater is good. Plus there's a foul. Point Chicago lead has been trimmed to 7. Michael over McKee. And it's back to 9. Jordan has 15. Jackson left alone, drills a 3.
Scottie Pippen back off into the passing lane, turned his head, didn't think Jackson could make the 3.
Rodman deals the outlet to Pippen. Michael is open. Good start to the third quarter for Chicago.
Bird's going.
He often took it right at Scottie in game 3. Smits has position.
Longley.
Jumper over him. Rodman with a great tip.
It's a great.
Jackson into the lane. Dale Davis brings the Pacers back to within 8. Smits draws a double team. Jackson penetrates, kicks it back out to Rick for the baseline J. Jackson pushes it back the other way. Inside, Davis is all alone. Harper had trouble with the dribble. Got it back.
And then scoring of Jalen Rose.
Jackson coming off several screens into the lane. Can't hit it. But Smits can. Miller. Got it. A 2-point bucket just inside the line. Chicago by 4. Pippen has it. 3-on-2 if they push it. Scottie to... In Reggie's view. Michael takes him into the lane and hits it.
You got to go double team him. You can't let Reggie Miller stay down there alone.
Mullen is open and shoots it long. Terrible shooting day for Chris Mullen, but not for Rick Smits, who's been hot all afternoon.
And he's the one that's kept him in this game in the third quarter, down 8 with 3 minutes to go.
Pippen from Rodman. Here's Longley. And again, it's Chicago by 10. Antonio Davis a moment ago was his first. Jackson gets it back from Smits and lays it in. Michael. Out to Burrell. And now Kukoc. Michael again. Number 23 has 23.
That's not fair. He drove baseline, pulled 4 guys to him, hung in the air till he found an open guy, then tracked the ball down and got it back and made the shot.
And
Smits, the hook. Boy, he's having a good game. Begins. Jordan is on the bench for Chicago, and Smith's on the bench for the Pacers. Antonio Davis with the left hand. Kukoc to Rodman, who slings it out to Pippen, and now Kerr for three. Got it. Since they're in front by 9. Jalen Rose answers with a three of his own.
So these are the two players who were big for you the other night, Davis and Rose. Let's see if they can step up and be big for them again this afternoon. See, Mullen is back in the game for Reggie Miller because Reggie's having a hard time.
Jalen Rose is not having a hard time. He hits his second straight three.
Bob, you see what's happening right now is Jalen Rose and Antonio Davis is stepping up. Jalen Rose knocked Tony Kukoc down, then drove the lane. That's the plan of toughness right now for the Pacers.
Kukoc is all alone, though, and that quiets the crowd just a bit. Michael, fade away. Got it.
Now, I think this is a good matchup for the Pacers because Rick Smith comes back on the floor, who's a better offensive player, playing against Longley.
And they immediately go to him, the basket, +1. Reggie Miller has it. Pacers looking to make a move. Best pulls up and hits.
The mismatch, Pippen on Best, they spot it, and he scores over the top of him.
Coach Garden Smith.
McKee for the lead. Indiana by 1.
They're being back in the game.
Pippen to Kukoc. Tony Kukoc has been huge at various times in this game.
Because Kerr's a better shooter.
I think you got to put it right back in Smith's hands against Kukoc.
Best had a different idea.
That's that screen roll play that hurt them that we showed at the top of the game in our Showtime feature. Kerr just does not have the quickness, but they need his shooting.
Michael for Kukoc. It's Chicago in front again. 4 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be Michael, and it'll be Chicago by 3. That was Michael's first basket since 8:07 remained in the game.
Best dribbling the ball too much again.
You see Smith's flash again, that time wide open.
But Best took it to the hole and banked it in. With 33.5 on the clock, it's a 1-point game. Great free throw shooter. And now Kukoc. Hold on. There's an offensive foul. An illegal screen is called. And the Pacers are going to get the ball with 21.8 on the clock. It's on Rodman, and it's his third.
See him here at the top of your screen. And watch the shoulder. With a little slight shoulder.
By Jordan. Reggie Miller. Harper on him. Reggie on the move. Finds Best. Deals it out to McKee. And it's knocked out of bounds by Jordan, who comes over to get a piece of it with 6.4 on the clock. McKee looking. Gets it in for Miller. Batted away. Grabbed by Pippen, and they have to foul him.
Harper and Reggie Miller.
This has been brewing since game 3. When Harper fouled Miller hard. A miss.
Here, you don't want to give up a second shot.
Missed them both. Loose ball, out of bounds. Who's got it? Jump ball. Now Hugh Evans says, wait a minute. He motions Ronnie Nunn over, and they overrule him, and he does. He overrules him and gives the ball to Indiana with 2.9 seconds.
For this loose ball, you're going to see his left hand looks like he knocks that ball out of bounds very close. Now, Ronnie Nunn did not have a good look at it. Hubert Evans on the other side saw it. Let's watch again. Watch Michael's hand here.
Smiths. Jordan is on Best. Harper's on Miller. McKee gets it into Miller for the win. It's 4/10 of a second. Yeah, you can dance, Reggie. One of the greatest clutch playoff performers of his generation has apparently done it again. Kukoc to Michael at the buzzer.